What's happening? Welcome to another edition of the Truth Channel, where I tell the truth and nothing but the truth, just to piss the devil off. Roar 1-1, back at it again, wearing my work sweater. You dig? How y'all doing, man? God bless you and your families. Stay strong. Don't quit. I ain't gonna quit, even though I know I'm in a damn illusion. I ain't gonna never quit. Chosen ones embrace the challenge. I embrace the challenges of dealing with a lot of lies and false rumors. I can embrace the challenge of being not really wanted in childhood by certain people. And I can embrace the challenge of being older and being disregarded by people too. You know, sold out, whatever you want to call it. But and I know they be watching my channel too. I know a lot of stuff. I know I can feel it. I feel it. But that's okay, because I want you to witness my testimony, and I want you to witness my gifts, and I want you to witness my ability to help heal others also. So the lies will never add up, because chosen ones do what? Embrace the challenge. We don't fold. We embrace the challenge. I embrace being watched by the feds, because I feel like it sometimes, you know what I'm saying? Being watched by whoever, it don't matter. If I'm gonna go out, I'm gonna go out not being conformed. You know what I mean? But just embrace the challenge, y'all. Keep healing. For anybody out there in the world that has been abused or molested or just felt like you wasn't wanted, and I wish you the best. And I know that pain is like no other, and it really sucks. It really sucks to come in this world and to have nobody want you. You know what I mean? That's heartbreaking. But a lot of people deal with that around the world. You know what I'm saying? Just keep embracing the challenge, because you see what happens to people who go through so much shit like that. Don't they end up being something? Think about that. Think about that. It happens. It happens all the time. People always come from some rough background, or they didn't have something done to them as a child. And what do? They grow up to be basketball stars. They grow up to be football stars. They grow up to be YouTube stars. You know, a lot of YouTube stars on here that done been through hell, man. You just don't know what people have been through, man. We should be thankful to be breathing air, and I'm thankful for everything I got. You know what I'm saying? Because it can be gone tomorrow. And God saves all the blessings for you and what He got for you. He need to know that you're gonna be grateful and thankful, and not get big headed, and you know what I mean. And I know He knows my heart, and He knows that I never think I'm above nobody. You understand what I'm saying? I never consider nobody that watch me a fan. You're a friend. You're not a fan of me. You understand what I'm saying? But you know, just continue to embrace the challenge, man. Every day we wake up, especially if you're on God's team for real. Every day you wake up, you know what I'm saying? You have to be powerful to be watched the way you watched, because I know y'all go through the same thing I go through. You gotta be something. You know what I'm saying? See, the real threats ain't seen. They was already put away. You understand what I'm saying? This young man and this young woman is not going to conform We need to get them in some place and let them be taken care of, watched, and and it still goes on. It still goes on, even when you get to an adult. When, like I said before, when people put in place and they can't handle you no more or deal with you no more, they disregard you, and then it's time for the big people to step in. Now they watching you now. But it's never a higher power than God. So I thank y'all for continuing to watch, because trust me when I say this, a lot of people that know me, they wouldn't listen to a damn thing I got to say. They wouldn't listen. Who, Shad? What the fuck we listen? What the fuck he know? Yeah, I know. People have to be brainwashed not to see who the fuck I really am. And a lot of people got bought. It's all about money, man. They're gonna regret that though, because in the end, I'm gonna be alright. Ain't no need of none of us being upset about nothing, because watch what he do in the end. Telling you, man. A lot of things was a lot of lies was told, man, on people like us. A lot of them, man. It's crazy, man. But I want to say something to y'all out there. Anybody out there that has abusive parents or abusive anybody, it don't matter who it is. That's all they know. They think it's okay because that's all they know. That's all they ever known was abuse. You understand what I'm saying? And you have to. I know at the time that you're not thinking about it, but when you get older, look at your background. Go search your dad's background and see what happened to him when he was little. That's all you gotta do. Your mama, see what happened to her when she was coming up. I seen some crazy shit. You understand what I'm saying? And I'm thankful for everything that's been done for me. No matter who it is. Shit. If it wasn't for me having a spell put on me, I wouldn't have known nothing about it. I wouldn't have. See, anybody, even the ones that teach you a lesson through pain, you learn from them and you learn to channel that shit and you flip it. But that's all they know is abuse, and they think that shit normal. That's just because they done been abused so much to the point where it has messed their mind up somewhat. But some people just like that. You know what I'm saying? It's sad but true. That's all. Abuse is all they know. It's a tradition. And you wonder why they doing you like that? Check and see what happened to them. Think about what happened to them. Go look. Which you gotta be willing to. You gotta be willing to break the cycle though. That's what we are, generational curse breakers. That's why it's so hard for us. And that's why so many, they come up with so much stuff to try to get us locked up. People setting us up. I had people following me taking pictures. Now if I go walking, I got people circling, bullshit like that. You know what I'm saying? But if I was still a nut, still sleeping in this piece of shit ass world, would nothing be going on? Nothing, because I'd be a robot still marching. But a lot of people are giving up, threw away as children, and then when they get grown, they threw away again. And then everybody expect for you to still act the same with them when you know what they did. Yeah. But is what a lot of parents and grandparents, that's all they know. That's all they know. And then you here to break the generational curse of that, of of poverty, of molestation, you know, broken family homes. You here to break that, and they don't want you to do it. That's why it's harder for people like us, because we are here to do just that. Like no more, no more, no more. You know what I mean? But abuse is all they know. So what else they gonna try to inflict that on you to the end of time, until you absolutely just disconnect completely. It's like you gotta plan your escape to get away from people that just don't want to do nothing but watch you, want to know where you at all times. They in groups. They just in the policemen, they allow it. They allow it. But you know what they don't understand is God got hitters. So when this group, this station of police officers, or this station of police officers, if they allowing people to continue to stalk you and do all this track and all this, it doesn't matter if it's the higher ups. It's God is the highest of the highest. You can't go no higher than Him. So who you think gonna win? The whole system gonna fall before He do. He ain't going nowhere. You know what I'm saying? So chosen ones continue to embrace the challenge, because you ain't got that many people on your team. But you only need one MVP. You only need one all-time leader. And when you wake up in the morning, you should thank Him. And before you go to sleep, you should do the same thing. But I want to share something with y'all. and I feel like, I was thinking about this, and I said, man, maybe you shouldn't say that. Well, if I don't care about, I don't care about telling my story and nobody else. I want somebody out there that's scared to be seen, that's scared to tell their story, to do it. So I will never stop giving tidbits of what I go through, or what I maybe went through, because I feel like my life was good. I ain't dead, but it's been a lot of secrets. It's a lot of secrets, and I'm not happy with that, because I feel like I was set up in a lot of ways. People just wanted to take from me. They didn't care. It was about them. Whether it's children, whether it's relationships, or what making sure that I stayed in the most toxic situation possible. Like, this shit has really been a movie for real for me, a stage. But when I was a little boy, when I was younger, right? My dad, I remember him telling me, he told my mama and my grandmother, because I don't believe nothing no more. I don't know who's who. I'm just out there like adopted, whatever the fuck. If I wasn't, then what the fuck? I don't care. All I'm saying is this. My dad once told my grandma and my mama that when he get older, he'll come see me. Right? So what is that telling me? And I did exactly what he said too, because I was crazy about him. But that's what we do. We normally, good-hearted people are always crazy about the ones that don't give a shit about them. You know what I mean? If I feel like I made more of an effort to see him than he ever did for me. It was always an excuse about something. And I don't mean to bash you or nothing if you ever come across my video, but I'm just being honest with you. And I'm not gonna tiptoe, because I know damn well that some of y'all watch my shit. So that's okay. But this is when you wanna drive a person, and when you wanna keep secrets from a person, you wanna do this, and you wanna drive them off a cliff. When you drive them off a cliff, sometimes they stay afloat and they fly like the angel they are. and they become a teacher to help others get by and get through with whatever they might have been through, because that is the number one goal for me. I don't care about, see, other people look at people analytics. I look at your heart. I don't give a damn about none of the other stuff. I'm not a perpetrator. You're not gonna see me with nobody naming my title and trying to talk about it. No, I'm here to destroy the devil's make-believe. You understand what I'm saying? So I don't care what nobody feel. So when I was younger, when I was little child, maybe walking, small, young age, real, just a little toddler. I remember my dad was teaching me how to put my drawers on the right side. He taught me that. He didn't teach me nothing else. He taught me that. He would spank my ass for not putting my drawers on the right side because I kept putting the tag in the front. So in order to teach me, he would spank my ass to make me learn how to put my drawers on the right side. He would pop me. So I finally learned how to put my drawers on the right side. But every time I shitted on myself, for him to stop me from shitting on myself, he would make me get my shitty drawers and clean them out in the toilet. So I wouldn't shit on myself no more. So he popped me, then he would make me clean my shitty drawers out in the toilet bowl. That's what he did until I learned how to stop shitting on myself as a little boy. So I say that to say this. Even though we go through everything we go through in life, the hardest thing for people like me to do and for y'all to do is to say no. It's hard for empaths to say no. And then the minute you say no to somebody, it's all out war. I said no to somebody one time, even though I know they wasn't the same no more. And I knew that this person wasn't my friend no more. So I said no for the first time in his life. And now it's like we mortal enemies because I said no. But sometimes you can't destroy, people can't try to destroy you unless they got help from people that's close to you. You see what I'm saying? My mission is to help people get through things like that. Because even though we've been through so much, we still find it hard to say no to people. Because when you're good natured by heart and your spirit, you can't change that. You just gotta know where and when you put your energy. But he would literally make me clean my shitty underwear out in the toilet. But one day, I went in the house and I went in the room and him and my mom was in there wrestling. I thought they was fighting. So I got on top of his head and pulled my pamper down and shitted on his head. See, even as a little boy, I was rebellious. I was the type of person that'll look at it, to probably say something to an adult. Now, you know that ain't right now. When they want me to shut the fuck up because I'm a little boy. How the fuck you know what's going on? What are you talking about? And that's what hypnosis did. In hypnosis, MK Ultra, what that did was it enabled people to control me. See, a powerful mind, you have to destroy that early. You have to destroy it early. And you have to build a foundation of an illusion of love around him until he or she realizes what this is. Then it snapped out of the illusion. So, y'all stay strong. You're built for this. That's what you're here for. That's what we're here for. To overcome stuff like that. Because me, I done already broke the chain because I don't abuse my children. I really try my hardest. Sometimes I might yell. I still have to just. I don't even do that no more. I try to be. I completely switched it around from being somebody that's drunk and cursing at my kids to somebody that just finished reading the Bible and meditated for 30 minutes, 20 minutes, or 5, how many I can go. Now I can calm them down without doing all that unnecessary shit. Because that's the pattern that they want us to continue to do. Your mama and your granddad abused you. You abuse your daughter and your son. Your daughter and your son starts to abuse their children. That is what I'm here to stop. Enough is enough. Y'all stay blessed. Thank y'all, man.